So hello everyone, you're most welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to cut a dress. It is an easy dress to cut. So let's start. Yeah, we are going to begin with pattern drafting, and we are going to use the same pattern for the front and the back. We shall just modify it a bit. Okay, so let's make this as a starting point. I always make this line here to be my starting point. So first we are going to draft up to the waistline, then we shall see what to join down. Okay, so we are going to take our measurement. Let me leave this ruler here to keep my line straight. Yeah, so where are you watching from? How are you? How are you doing? You can say hi to me in the live chat. Yes. So yeah, let's begin. Okay, let's begin. A moment, please. I have to check. Okay, so this is our shoulder line. So we are going to take our bust measurement, our under bust measurement, our waistline. We don't need the hip measurement. Okay, we are going to do an half cut. So here we are going to come again, take our bust measurement, under bust measurement, waist measurement, and we shall rule out these lines. So we are going to come here on our shoulder line and make our neck measurement depending on what we want. So I told you we are going to use this pattern for the front and for the back. So before I do anything, I'm going to take away 2 inches. Those 2 inches will cater for the zip allowance on the back. Okay, so I'm going to start making taking my measurements. Okay, my shoulder divided by 2 is 7.5. I mark it. I also come here and mark the 7.5. I'm going to come up by 2 inches and make a chest line. I will come up here down by 1 inch on the shoulder line to make a shoulder slope. So I'm going to determine how I want my neck to be. So I will make my neck in the front 3 inches by, let's take 3 inches by 4. Okay, let's make 3 inches by 4 inches in the front. So we are going to make a shoulder line, a shoulder slope here like this, and connect this to this. So for the back neckline, You can make your back neckline deeper or up, depending. So I'm going to use a neckline in the back of 1.5. So this is front neckline, and this is back neckline. I told you I'm going to use one pattern for both. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to come here and take my bust. This is bust line, under bust line, waistline. This is chest line. So I'm going to get my bust line divided by 4 plus 1 inch. So my bust divided by 4 plus 1 inch is 10.5. I would indicate that same measurement on my chest line, which is 10.5. So I'm going to get my my waist measurement divided by 4, which is 8.5 plus 1 inch, which makes it 9.5. So I'll use this rule and connect these points like this. So I'm going to go on my armhole. This is my armhole, and divide my this line where I'm going to put my armhole. I'm going to measure this line and divide it by 2. I'll mark whatever I get here and come in by 0.5 inches. So I'm going to make a curve to catch here and here and here. Okay, this is my front armhole. So I'm going to make my back armhole. When I'm making my back armhole, I start from here. I don't come up here, okay? So I told you this pattern, we are going to use it to make both the front and the back. So I'll just come here, connect here like this. So this is my pattern. And one thing I need to include is the zipper allowance. So for the zipper allowance, I'm going to come here and add 1 inch. Come on the waistline, I'll not add. On the waistline, I'm not adding anything, but I will come here and do like this and add the 1 inch which I'm supposed to add here and add it here. I hope you get me. The 1 inch which I'm supposed to add here, I'll take it to this side so that my waist is a bit snatched on this part. I hope you understand me. So let me use a different color. I'll use black here. So this back line, this black line is for the back. This is the back outline, and this is the back outline this side. Okay. So the 1 inch that was supposed to be for the zip allowance, this is zip allowance, zipper. The 1 inch that I was supposed to indicate here, I put it this side so that you know the back is not straight, so that it can, I don't know how to explain it. That one you have understood. So this is it. Another thing, I might need to get the nipple to nipple measurement, but you might leave it. Yeah, you might not get it, you might get it, whatever you want. So this is enough. Let me cut it out and show you how we are going to deal with it. So this, you add the sewing allowance here of maybe 0.5 or 1 inch, depending on how you sew. Yeah. For some people, 0.5 is enough. For others, they use 1 inch. So whatever works for you, you do what works for you. So remember, on the shoulder line, we add like 0.5. That is the joining allowance for the shoulder, for the two shoulders. So I'm cutting out the back first. So I'm going to cut these 2 pieces of this for the back. So I'm going to cut 2 pieces. I'll cut 4. Yeah, I'll get lining pieces as well. So I'm going to cut 4 pieces of these. So please subscribe if you've not yet subscribed. Hit the notification bell. You'll be notified when I put up any video. Yes. So please remember to subscribe. So we are cutting out our back first. Then we shall modify this pattern and cut out our front. Okay, so we are done with cutting the back. So we have our back pieces. So we are going to modify this pattern a bit and cut the front. So first I'm cutting off this. We are going to cut the front on fold, so I don't need this. And I'm cutting off the zip allowance as well. We are shaping the neckline also. And the armhole. Okay. So this is our front. But I'm going to add something to it. Let me shape it and I'm going to get another piece of pattern paper and join it there. I don't see where I joined from, so let me use this glue. So make sure that this line is straight. Yeah. I'm going to get a straight rule. I'm going to get a rule and split this pattern into two. Okay. Whichever part you want to split it from is very useful. You can start from here, you can start from here, wherever you want. So I'm going to split it. But don't completely break it, okay? Don't break it completely. So you can spread it as wide as you want. Let me get some extra pattern paper. I'm going to place it in this paper. This glue is not doing justice. Let me use this. Problem, I don't know where I broke it from. So I'm going to place this here like this. Okay, so I'm going to come here like this, and make sure I connect this to here. So I must have in this to reach this part. Okay, so this is what we have for the front. So I'm going to use this, my fabric, this. I already joined it. Okay, you can see it's already joined. It's what I'm going to use. I'm going to fold it into two because this is the back, the front, and the front is on fold. So I'm folding it. I'm folding it and placing my pattern on. So I'm pinning down. So this is our front. We are going to cut. Yes, we are going to cut. We are going to add a small, no need for sewing allowance. Already there is a sewing allowance here, it's okay. Remember, we already put sewing allowance this side, so we are not adding anything here. We already added sewing allowance also on this part, so no need to add more. So we are done with cutting the front. This is our front. And I'm going to split here. A moment, please. I'm going to split this pattern to this part. I had choke here, like here around the waistline. Okay, so I'm going to divide it. Okay, so this is our front. It's supposed to be like this, and this side like this. A moment. This is supposed to be like this. This part like this. Hi Claudia, how are you? So we cross it. It's supposed to be crossed. And then stitched. So this is for the front part, and the back we've already cut it. I'll show you how it will look like. Let me first do the skirt parts, and you have to sew this and then remove it, unfold it, and sew this side also and unfold it. Yeah, so that when you unfold it, it's on this side. I hope you understand me. You have to sew this like this. After sewing it, you remove it. You unfold it, it will be on the right side, and sew this like this and unfold it. But we shall see that later. Let me cut the skirt parts. Then we shall join the dress with the sewing machine. So I'm going to use these pieces for the skirt. So I need my waist measurement, divide by 4. My waist measurement, divide by 4 is 8.5 plus 2 inches. So it depends on how long you want your skirt to be. How long you want your skirt to do what? Yeah. So I'm going to do like this. One, two, three, four. Okay, so I told you we need our waist divided by 4, which is 8.5. And 8.5 again divided by 2 is what? 8.5 divided by 2. Let me use 8.5 divided by 2 is 4.25. So I use 4.5. I'll use 5 to cater for the sewing allowance also. So I'm going to come here and take 5. For this side, the sewing allowance is also included. So I'll come like this. I'm going to determine how long I want my skirt to be. The skirt part, remember we are joining a dress. So I can use 27, 20, what? I don't know. Yeah, I can use up to 27 or more. Okay, I'll use 28. 28. I hope it's not too short. So what I'm doing here, I want this remaining piece, this can cover it, okay? So don't get confused, my dears, please. So let me take 29. So we are making a double circle skirt. Yeah, that's it. We are making a double circle skirt. So these parts, we are going to join on the parts that did not and not complete, okay? We are just joining them on the parts that were not complete to down. But I'll do that later. Let's first sew and see how to join our skirt to the blouse. So I have to take my waist measurement, see how much I need to reduce or to adjust. So it's almost 20. Yeah, I have some excess. 20 minus, it's almost 20. My waist is 36. Okay, it is 2 inches, 2 inches for each side. That is the sewing allowance. So let's do the sewing first, and then we shall see what to do next. So this, we have our back piece and our front piece. So we are going to sew the shoulder line, and since the front has no lining piece, I'm just going to join as usual. Okay, it's not how I usually do the lining if you know my videos, but for this case I'm going to just do it like that. I'll be straight forward. I'll not go through the hassle of sewing the lining first, then that. No. Let me just do this and join straight. Wait a minute. I have to sew this first, okay? I have to sew this first, then Okay, you have to iron this out very well. You can see you have to iron it very well. Yeah, so we are going to do that for this side also, though I'll not iron mine because my fabric is luxury fabric. Okay, so mine I'll not iron, but if you're dealing with real fabric you have to iron. Okay, and mind you, if you measure your waist here, it must be your waist divided by 2. When you're going to join, you must make sure the measurement you join with here is your waist divided by 2. Okay, so let's first join the armhole, the shoulder line, not armhole. have not cut the sleeves. Let me cut the sleeves and put them. Then we shall continue. Since I want a sleeve, I'm going to put this down. I'll put an elastic down. I'm not going to be so precise with the measurements, okay? It's like going to be a bubble sleeve. Is the bubble the right word? I don't know. So I'll just make this line as my bicep line, and I'll come like this. I'll take it from here. So these are my sleeves. I made them a double layer, yeah, because this is too transparent. So yes, I made them a double layer. And I'm going to sew here. I want to pass my elastic inside of this channel. So I'll pass a small elastic band. So I'll pass a thin elastic inside. I'm going to do the same for this. So this had no channel, so I'm going to make it myself. I'm just going to turn and make another line, straight line, to make a channel inside where I'll pass my elastic. Okay, so I've created the channel inside this, and I'm going to check if they are still measuring the same. If not, I'm going to trim off some. I want them to be equal. Yeah, they are a bit different, but the difference is not so significant. I'll just trim off a bit and that's it. Okay. So let me put the sleeves on before I join the skirt parts. Align the center to the center. And then this also here. So I'm going to come pleating up to where the sleeve is. Okay. So we shall pass an elastic through this channel, and that will be it. So we are going to sew the other side also. So we align the center to the center. This is the line of the center. I'm going to measure my waist divide by 4, which is 8.5. 8.5 plus 2 is what? 8.5 plus 2. Huh? 8.5 plus 2 is 17. Yeah, 17. Wait. 8.5 plus 2 is 17. Yeah, 17 plus the sewing allowance. 19. Okay. Ten. So I'm just stitching this. This line had a little. I'm just stitching it down. Oh my God. So I'm going to join my skirt to my dress, my blouse to my skirt. Yeah. But I want these stitches to be strong enough. So this is going to be my front part. I'm going to fold it and get the center part. So this is the center. I'll notch it. So I'm going to pin you can decide to sew this along this and sew this and sew this along this line. You can do this, sew this along, or leave this outside and tie it as a belt on top of the dress. So whatever works for you, okay? You can do this. You can do this and pin. You can decide to do this, pin it. Hi Alessandro, how are you? How are you doing? Where are you watching from? You may choose to do this like this, and so bring this your skirts and sew along this line like this and join together like this, okay? And when you turn it, it will be a dress like this. Or you might leave this. You have another choice. You might leave this out. You might leave these belts out, okay? And so this along, get the center point and continue up to where this ends and twist them as a belt. So whatever works for you. I'm going to do the latter, okay? So I'm going to sew, leaving this out. So you must make sure the middle is on the center part. You see this, what I'm doing? You must make sure the center is on the center of this. And then you shall do the same for this side. So I'm going to sew along this line like this up to when I reach the side I want. Then I'll sew the back, and that will be it. So we are done with one side. We are going to sew this side. Now we've reached the center, so I'm going to sew this side as well. This side I'll sew it from this. I'll change sides and sew. Okay, so we are now done with joining our fronts, and this is it. We shall just tie here like this. So we are going to join our back. So for the back, what I'm going to do, a moment, I'm going to split this into two and join each part on each side, because we have a zipper on the back, so we shall need zip allowance in the center of the back. So I'm just going to split. I'm going to split this into two so that I can get a joining allowance on the center of the back. So I'll just do this. So we are going to join this part as well, and that will be all. So we are going to join from here to down. So I have my elastic here, which I'm going to insert, but I think I'll insert it later. Let me first finish. I'll insert this elastic after I'm done sewing. Let me first sew first. So most times if you're going to sew your seam with a sleeve, first make sure you arrange the sleeve and it is coordinating in the right place. Okay, most times you can sew and you find out that the sleeve is not in alignment, and also make sure the waist also is in alignment, because it's easy to find out that everything was not in order after sewing. So you can pin just to make sure that, yeah, you have it right. So remember, we had our skirt, one part was shorter. So we shall see how to do that later. But let's first sew along. So we are doing the same for this side. Okay. So we are done now with the front and the back. One thing we are remaining with is zipper, and the dress is done. So you're going to come and arrange your waist to your waist. Okay, it is very important that they are in alignment. So it determines how long your zipper is going to be. Yeah. And then I'll sew the down parts. Let me take it from here to down. Then I'll put my zipper later when I get the time. Yeah. remember to use the sewing allowance you left. I left a sewing allowance of 1 inch, so that's what I'm using. So we are done. We are done. One thing we are remaining with is piping the neckline. Yeah. You need to pipe the neckline with the bias tape and also placing the zipper and putting the elastic in the sleeves. So I want to give you just a picture of how our dress is going to look like. So this is our dress. We are going to cross this like this and tie it in the back. I don't know if this is not short. It might be short according to what I see. Let me check. It's supposed to be long, but it's just enough, I think. Okay. So we are supposed to cross this like this and take it to the back and tie it. Okay. So yeah, this is how our dress is going to come out. You'll see it. I'll show you when I'm done. And down it's a double circle skirt. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe. I'll finish I'll finish putting on that zipper. I'll put the elastic here and finish the neckline. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Yes, you did an amazing job by watching. Alessandro, Paula, thank you for watching, and everyone who has watched. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell. You'll be notified when I put up a new video. Yes, and I do these lives almost every day, so it's just a few days that I don't do due to some unavoidable circumstances, but I go live almost every day. So check out. If you see a dress you want on my shorts, check, there is a link to that live I did on the dress. Yes. So thank you. May God bless you. I love you. Remember to subscribe, share, and comment. Bye-bye.